Are you a business owner? Don't miss this brand new reporting requirement for 2024, because if you do, you can face $500 a day fines or even jail time. Yikes. I'm lawyer for creators Brittany Rattel, and I'm going to separate the facts from the myths about this new FinCEN business reporting requirement for next year and make sure you have all the information you need to file and to not be scammed. Let's get into it. Remember, while I'm an attorney, I'm not your attorney. However, this video is meant to be helpful so that you can have the information you need to move forward and be protected in your online business. So next year, there is a new Corporate Transparency Act that is requiring a new BOI, or Business Owner Information Report, from all established companies. Let me translate for you. What does this mean? That means if you have taken the steps to formally register your business, meaning that you have a limited liability company or an LLC or a corporation, whether that's a C Corp or an S Corp, and you have established these and registered these in your state, then you are likely subject to this new reporting requirement. So why does the government want this information? Well, allegedly it's to help prevent financial crimes and to provide more transparency about who are the decision makers and people in control of certain money as it's moving through companies. You might not know this, but the US actually makes it very easy to establish companies, including shell companies or scan companies or companies that may be doing shady things with money. So this act is supposed to help tighten that up so that there's a better record keeping and to know who is actually behind certain businesses. Now, there's going to be a lot of hubbubs and people who are going to make this out a lot more complicated than it is because they're trying to sell you something. But I'm going to give it to you straight and tell you this is not a big deal as long as you fit the requirements and make sure that you take action in the right time frame. Here's what's going down. As of January 1, 2024, if you have an existing LLC or corporation, then you need to file your BOI, or Business Owner Information Report, at FinCEN.gov. In this information report, you're going to have to provide things like your legal name, your date of birth, your address, if you have a residential address, and or your business address, and you're going to have to provide some sort of government ID. This would match any requirements that you have for voting or doing any kind of banking procedure where they want to have that extra level of government level security to make sure you are who you say you are. And the last step is going to be your EIN or TIN, which is like your tax ID number or otherwise your business entity number. You're going to collect all these things together. You're going to log onto the portal and you're going to fill out this information. Now, who has to fill out this information? Anyone who is the beneficial owner of a company. And this means someone who has more than 25% control. So if you're a really small minority of partner, maybe you're like the silent money investor, or maybe you're an advisor, or there's some other smaller minority part where you're not probably involved with the day-to-day decisions, you may not have to report this information. However, and this is a big however, the fines for this are no joke, meaning if you don't file this in the time period, you could face fines of $500 a day or jail time for up to 2 years. I don't think they're going to be going after a lot of small mom and pop businesses, but could you have drama in your life? Could you have unnecessary paperwork or fines? Absolutely. So I think that you should err on the side of caution. Let's talk about the timing of this. Like I said, this portal and reporting requirement doesn't go live until January 1, 2024. In fact, you can't even file this report right now. If you try to be an early bird, it's not an option. But you can get all these documents ready. You can add this to your calendar. And as of January 1, this should open up on the FinCEN website and you should be able to file. If you have an existing LLC or corporation right now, and the time of this recording this video is 2023, you have 1 year until January 1, 2025 in order to file this new BOI, or Beneficial Owner Information Report. 1 whole year. That's going to be plenty of time. Now, do I recommend that you wait until the buzzer to the last minute? No, not a good strategy, especially if you have to coordinate with other people. Now, if you have not set up your LLC, first of all, what are you waiting for, right? Watch some of my other amazing videos that I teach you about why you might want an LLC and then come back to this. So if you've not set up your LLC, but this is on your list for 2024, congrats, good for you. And you will have 90 days from the time that your formation is complete, when you are registered or incorporated, to be able to report this. If you're an existing LLC right now, good job. You've got till the end of the year. Now, the next year in 2025, that window is going to shorten down to 30 days. And that's the law right now. That regulation or rule could change, but as of December 1, that's the most updated that's been given from FinCEN. So what are some of the myths that are going on online about this? One of the myths I've seen going around is every business owner needs to file this. Like we already talked about, that may or may not be the case. If you're not a majority owner, you might not have to file this. If you don't have substantial control over a company, you might not have to file this. If you're a sole proprietor or DBA, if you're kind of like one of those informal business entities, then you won't have to file this. But go ahead and check the list at FinCEN to be sure. Another myth going around is you have to give all the super secret information to the government. Don't do it. Like we talked about, the information that you're giving is not all that weird, and it's actually really normal, and it's the same kind of information you're going to give to like Stripe and Shopify to set up your payment processing. The only people who are going to be able to access this list at FinCEN are government and law enforcement agencies. We're not going to be selling this list to a bunch of marketers and scammers. Next myth is you should pay somebody to do this for you. Absolutely not. If you like spending your money that way and you want to pay your CPA or lawyer to do it, I'm sure they will charge you, but you don't have to. It's going to be filling out a form. I would not waste money on this because you don't have to hire a company. This report is free. You can file your information for free. They will receive it for free. You are done. Free 99. Don't let anyone hustle you or scam you into paying money that you don't need to pay. And then the last one is you have to file right away or be fined. Like we talked about, you do have a period of time, right? 1 year if you already have an existing LLC or corporation, 90 days if you are forming one next year, and then in the next year, 2025, you're going to have 30 days. So don't wait forever. Make sure it's on your list, it's on your calendar and to do, because it's not going to be the most fun. Treat yourself with something fun. Go order your favorite drink from Starbucks and get it done and move on with your life and your business. Thank you so much for staying till the end of this video. I hope this has been helpful for you. If you are like, this sounds great, Britt, but I want to know links and more specifics, I have a free FinCEN guide for you. If you want more support to knowing what exactly should be on your business to-do list for next year and other important things, make sure you're sitting in that business ownership seat and own your business. Thanks so much for being here. I'm the lawyer for creatives, Brittany Rattel, and we'll catch you on the flip side.